All right, everybody, here I come. Good morning. Oh, my ears dry. I hope y'all got your coffee. Oh boy. Good morning, Zero. So I'll get started right after this song. Finish praying, guys. Dr. Sax Love is in the building. Oh, yes. Play that sax, Dr. Sax Love. I hope everyone is doing okay. All right. Yes, y'all. So that was Dr. Sax Love. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to all of my new supporters. And welcome back to all of my returning supporters. We're going to do something different this morning. We're not going to do the inspiration and gratitude this morning, reading from the book Stand Up in a Down World. And I know that I have not done it yesterday or the day before, so let me talk about that. So first of all, it's your girl, Rain and Womban, coming to you this morning for a morning chat. Okay, y'all, excuse me while I stir my coffee and my collagen powder and my cinnamon. I'll try to make it fast so I don't annoy you guys with this sound. And I do so much better when I play music in the background, so I'm going to lower the music and let it play for me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let me first greet the chat. Good morning, Jack Spade. Good morning, Black Shingo. Good to see you. Welcome, Black Shingo. Good morning, Zero the Infinite. And good morning, Tessie White. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, the reason I have not done the daily inspiration and gratitude the last couple of days as planned was on Tuesday. Monday I didn't really get I didn't sleep, but I lost a lot of sleep actually Monday night. So Tuesday, I just wasn't, my energy wasn't right for the inspiration and gratitude. And I really try to be as real and authentic over here on my channel as possible. And the inspiration and the gratitude, starting your day with that, I take that very personal, and that is very important to me. The energy that I bring in the morning with that is very, very important to me. I don't take that lightly. And even for those that catch it on the replay, I don't take the energy that I give at that time lightly. I think the way that we start our days and the way people choose to start their day is very important, especially when we have to be around other people. You have to go to work or you're working out at the gym or whatever. Um, Whatever you're doing in the morning, however you have to spend your day, to me, how you said it is very important. So I don't want to bring anything that's not going to be fruitful, in my opinion, for you. So my energy was off Tuesday because I was still dealing with anxiety um, and trying to sort out the matter, the space in my head, with dealing with someone who is obsessive behavior with me. And so that was that for that. And then yesterday, I actually intended on doing it, but I got a text early in the morning about one of my cousins passing away, and the family was meeting at the hospital. So I ran out of here for that, and I spent a great part of my day, great part of my morning with my family, and then coming back trying to just still get my head together, get a little bit of rest. And I thought about coming on and still doing the inspiration and gratitude, even though it wasn't in the morning. But it didn't feel right. So I just negated to do so. I just opted not to do so. And this morning, I've opted to put it off until next week, and just kind of, if I'm gonna do come on in the morning, I'm just gonna do like a morning chat. And I need to regroup because something else was brought to my attention in the evening yesterday regarding something I was doing. And so, yeah, so, sometimes, good morning, Point Kills. So sometimes you have to adjust and all of that. So the morning chat, though, this morning is about several things. First of all, how are y'all doing this morning? I hope everyone is doing well. Jack obviously is doing well because the way he comes into the chat room kind of lets me know that he's in a good space. Jack, I think I would know if you were not doing well based upon how you carry on consistently, no matter where I see you. I think I would know if something was off with you. But I hope everyone is doing well. Please type in the chat room how you're doing. And doing, I am, how am I doing? Well, considering I'm not dealing with the anxiety now of the person being obsessed with me. Um, because I've got some solutions in place, number one. So considering I am at a place of gratitude, and I'm at a place of calming, I'm at a calm place regarding my recent loss. Um, I'm well. I'm blessed, and I'm grateful. A little sleepy, not great, but not terrible either. Doing fine, a little sleepy. You know, Black Shingo, I want to thank you for your honesty, because so many times when people ask how we are doing or how are you, even if they're just asking out of being polite, the normal pleasantries of greeting someone, we feel compelled a lot of times to say that we're doing fine or everything is okay or I'm cool because I think it's just a conditioning that we have. So, but if you're not, even if people can't, even if you're not going to go into the details about the situation or if it's not that kind of relationship or whatever, I think it's okay for people to say exactly where they are and let things kind of unfold from that. So not great, but not terrible either. Okay, um, Black Shingo, also, I hope that you go from not great to doing okay or better before the day ends. That is my hope for you. And Zero the Infinite, you're out over the place at different hours of the night as well. So I hope that you're able to get a little bit of rest sometime today and that you're not having to function too much while you're a little sleepy. Because I know I hate that. So you're welcome, Action Go. So one thing I want to talk about this morning is being yourself. Being yourself. And being yourself unapologetically. And being yourself no matter what others think you should do and how the others think you should be. Being true to yourself no matter what is what being yourself is. That's good, Zero the Infinite. Get you some sleep, darling. So, being yourself, it could be positive or it could be negative, right? Being yourself could be striving for financial success, financial gains. Being yourself could also be being content with being poor, being with someone considered poor, right? Good morning, Health Weight in Real Talk. Being yourself could be liking designer clothes and not wanting anything but designer clothes. Or being yourself could be not wanting to own anything that's designer. Wearing homemade clothes, making your own clothes or secondhand clothes. That very well could be who being yourself is. So being yourself has different ranges on the whole spectrum, right? Being yourself could be being honest. Being yourself could be being a compulsive liar. Being yourself could be being a law-abiding citizen. Being yourself could be being a criminal. Being yourself. And it's easy. Good morning, Mrs. GTV. No matter who you are and no matter what you do and no matter where you fall on the spectrum of being yourself and what that looks like in comparison to others, people are going to always have something to say about you. People are going to have some good things to say about you, some nice things to say about you, and people are going to have some mean things to say about you, some negative things to say about you, some harmful things to say about you. Some people are going to be in agreement with you because it's going to be in along the lines of who they are or something that you guys have in common. And there are going to be people who are not in alignment. It's going to be completely contrary to who they are and what they believe and what they do. But at the end of the day, what has to make you feel comfortable is you being true to yourself no matter, no matter what others think about it. And everyone has an impact on other people, no matter who they are, no matter what they do, and where they fall in the spectrum. Everybody. Whether you are a law-abiding citizen or whether you are a career criminal, who you are and what you do has an impact on other people. It has an effect on other people. Only you can decide what kind of impact you want to have. Only you can decide where you want to fall and are supposed to be on the spectrum. Only you. Some things, no matter where you fall on the spectrum and no matter who you are, some things come with rewards and some things come with consequences. Some things are advantageous. Some things are disadvantageous. Good morning, Leonard Yuda. Shalom. But no matter what, it has to be you being true to yourself. Let people love you. Let people love or hate you because of who you are, and not because of you being someone else. Because people are going to do that anyway. People are going to love you. People are going to hate you no matter what. No matter what. But let them do it based upon who you are, not based upon who others want you to be. You know, I was thinking about how even myself, along with others, tell people, stay in your lane, you know, be in your own lane, you know, do you, you know, go your own path, go your own path. And a lot of times we say that when we know people are trying to create something, they're working on something and not sure, not sure, you know, of what they're doing or how they should do it, or if it's going to be validated by others, if it's going to be approved or liked, how well are we going to pick up on it, or we say sometimes if we see people being loners, or we say sometimes if we see people trying to fit in with other people, doing what they see others do, and we know that that's not them, or we feel that that's not them, right? And in thinking about that this morning, I concluded that honestly, for some people, following what's popular is who they are. That is who they are. So to try to inspire them or encourage them to do anything any different than what is popular is actually asking them to do something that's contrary to them, because that is who they are. And the same thing with sometimes when we see loners, trying to encourage loners not to be loners, when being a loner is who they are. And we only do this because of our own perception or our own perspective and or our own perspective and perception. We only do this because of our attachment, our belief that is attached to what is associated with doing what's popular and being alone. Shalom, Manzai. Yo, yo. You know, we're not living in a world where hatred, where murder, killings, lying, infidelity, brokenness, damages, destruction, war, criticism, suicide, abuse, disease. We're not living in a world where these things won't happen. We're not living in a world where you can wake up and you can by yourself one day decide, and we can one day decide that, you know what, today is the day that racism is going to end. Today is that day. Today is the day that police abuse, police authoritative and official crimes are going to end. Today is the day. Today is the day that all wars would cease. Today is the day. Today is the day that no one will no longer commit suicide. Today is the day. Today is the day that no more fires will be set in the woods. Today is the day. No, y'all, we don't live in that kind of world. These things will always, when I say always, they will always be among us. There is no eliminating that. We can't wake up one day and say, this is the day that interracial marriages will end. This is the day that self-hatred will end. This is the day that crooked politics will end. This is the day. This is the day that Big Brother watching you will end. This is the day. No, 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 no. This is the day when mental behavior, mental illness will end. No, no, no. This is the day. All of these things and then some will continue to be. It's really only about who you are and what you choose in all of this. I have talked this whole time and I have not taken not one sip of my coffee. So I'm going to do so now. Excuse me. By the way, if you're a coffee lovers, and if you like are looking to give someone a nice gift that does drink coffee, Darren's Coffee, which can be purchased at darrenscoffee.com, is a nice, smooth, rich coffee blend, coffee roast. And he actually sends you the coffee beans, so you have to grind the coffee yourself, which I have found that to be quite an experience because I had never done that before, and I liked it. So just a little heads up on that. As a matter of fact, let me drop the link in the chat room. By the way, also my channel is not monetized, so this is why I can play music now and not be, you're welcome, and not get my channel taken down. I don't suggest if you want your channel monetized, I don't suggest that you do that. I never really intended for this channel to be monetized. So, but if you would like to support me in getting other equipment and building my channel and other things, I'll drop my cash app. You're welcome to do so. I invite you to do so, put it like that. So another thing I want to say to you guys is, oh, but let me say this though. I am such a fan of Dr. Sax Love that I started communication with him to do business with him, and I asked to use his music, and he has actually given me permission. He gave me permission to use his music, and I thought that was so cool. So thank you, Dr. Sax Love. I like giving credit to whom and to where credit is due, you know. So another thing I want to talk about, Vida Boogie. Vida Boogie. Good morning. Vida Boogie. You know I don't have any more pearls. I, I Vida Boogie. Vita Boogie. Ah, y'all, I'm calling Vita Boogie's name. This is definitely inside. I like that mind's eye. So I also want to tell you guys to celebrate yourself and try to get in the habit of celebrating yourself every day. No matter what's going on, no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are in progression of a project or not, um, celebrate yourself. Yes, Vida. Yes, Vida. I like my lane. Vida, I like my lane. I really do. God knows I do. You want cocoa? Well, make you some cocoa. Just because I'm having coffee doesn't mean you can't have cocoa. Go make me some cocoa, mine's out. Because we're going to be here for a minute. So I brought up I brought up celebrating yourself because too many times I think we want the awards and the accolades that we think we deserve that have been put together by others to acknowledge them and to celebrate them for what they do. That we'll spend so much time, and this can be on your job, this can be in the media, this can be mainstream, it can be anything, you know. It can even be in your house, you know, with your family. It can be anything. School, anything. But we wait for these awards and these acknowledgments that we get disappointed or we get sad, um, or we feel overlooked when we don't get what we think we should deserve from others and when things are being given out. And I offer to you that you are greater than waiting on anyone's accolades. You are greater than waiting on anyone's award. You've got to be a star to yourself and for yourself first and foremost. Be your own biggest cheerleader. You know, sometimes we have to encourage, like the song sings. I don't know if I know this song. It's a gospel song, one of my favorites. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to push yourself. And sometimes you have to acknowledge and celebrate your own self. So, if you're celebrating yourself, could be as simple as, dang, I really got down in this kitchen today. I did that. I like find what you did that made you feel good. That when you looked at it or when you heard it, it made you feel good, made you feel proud, like, and tell yourself, I did that. And let that be something to celebrate, not just acknowledge like you have a task that you completed, but something to celebrate about yourself because you didn't have to do it. I need some more coconut oil. I ran out of coconut oil and I haven't gone back to the store. It could be you finished your homework. And even though it may have been daunting, you finished it. And even though it's an expectation, you finished it. So celebrate it. Mind's eye. Deserve equal indefinite serving, equal endeavors, both for yours or ours. Thank you, Tessie White, for letting me know that you're still here. Yes, cocoa oil and sugar scrub. Yes, yes, Frida. You get to choose whether you're going to be a force of light or a force of darkness in this world. You get to choose. So I was going to do another stream to talk about the the creepiness, and because I did a stream, what was it? Flattering versus creepy. I choose to be happy. I choose to feel great. Good morning, Charles Gilmore the third. I love that you choose to be happy and that you choose to feel great. And I love that you choose to bring that energy to my chat room. Thank you, Charles Gilmore the third. So, how I dealt with the obsessiveness, the obsessive behavior with me is I took it to someone else. We brought a third party in. I love that the men are like, my skin is smooth. in the chat room. Okay, y'all. So if y'all don't know, coconut oil is definitely the business. Me saying your whole name makes me. You saying my whole name makes me smile. It is funny. It is. I mean, but that's how you have it. I mean, it almost seems awkward for me not to say your whole name. I mean, I could just say Charles or something like that, but it seems awkward for me not to say your whole name at least once. So, coconut oil, y'all, is the business. So, I definitely promote a lot of natural oils for different purposes. I know I could just say CG3 too. I know I do that occasionally. I know. But I have to do your whole name at least once. So, so about obsessive behavior. Sure don't, Frida. I'm not dealing with you this morning. Not. So we brought somebody else in, another party in, and I have put some distance between myself and this person, even verbally. Where I have zero to limited engagement without a third party being involved. There are rules and policies being put in place. There is reimbursements being put in place for gifts and things of that nature. So I feel really good about that. That's helped put me to some ease, and I needed that. So can't touch y'all with rough hands, and y'all don't like rough skin, and don't like rough lips either. Let me say that. I can still change the transmission, but this skin is smooth. That's what I'm talking about, Big Dub. That's right. That's right. No, um, I know I don't like rough hands. I don't like rough skin, and I do not like rough lips. No, I cannot. I cannot. Another thing is when you are being yourself, I'm backtracking. I'm done with the creepy thing, the obsessive behavior. I'm done with that. I just picked them, LOL, licked them. Oh, I was like, I'm over here like, you just picked what? You just licked what? Okay, y'all, we're talking about lips. People are gonna come back on the stream and wonder, what are we talking about? Licking, picking. We're talking about lips. We're talking about lips, facial lips, lips on your face. We were talking about no one, I don't like rough lips on the face. So in my chat room, they're talking about licking their lips on their face. Oh my goodness, y'all. I was literally as if I had an audience, a physical audience. I was literally taking my finger, my pointer finger, and going over my lips like we're talking about these lips. I was seriously gesturing. So going back to being yourself and doing you and letting others love or hate you based upon that, I also want to say let people choose you based upon that. Like a significant other. Let them choose you based upon who you are, not who you think they think you should be. How is it that sometimes when I'm trying to be serious, And I am serious. I don't care what I'm talking about. I still get jokes in my chat room. I love you guys though. You guys. Did you say vulture beak? If a chick got bird beak lips, vulture beak. Wonderful message this morning. Just be you, right? Thank you. Good morning, just be you. Literally, and just be you is about just be you. Dang, it's hot. Y'all hold on. I'll be back. Hold on, it's hot. All right, Dr. Sex Love. Oh my. So, y'all, I got hot. So, back to letting people choose you as a significant other based upon who you are and not what they think or what you think you should be and who you should be. It's something else because no one should change their colors for anyone. And if you don't allow people to choose you as a mate based upon who you are, you're not getting their authentic treatment towards you. You're getting something else. And again, and it won't last. At some point in time, you will revert back to who you really are. And then people don't know, and you don't even know really your baseline. Have you ever seen people say that they don't know who they are? Or others say about somebody that they don't know who certain people are or who a certain person is because they're like a chameleon, or they're just different. Like they just go with anything. Anything goes. So you don't know if people are changing or growing because you can't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference between people going through stuff. And that's something else too. Like when you're just true to yourself, they aren't ready for the original you. Just be you. I'm ready for the original you. So if you can't show it to nobody else, I am giving you permission to show me the original you. If I haven't seen her already, Rain and Woman would like to be introduced to the original Just Be You. The original Jessica. Jessie. But Lord, Lord have mercy. I never know what I'm going to get in this chat room. um, there are certain things though, like when you know who you are and when you're just being yourself, as you continue to grow or as life happens and things change or whatever, you can acknowledge, you can be aware of the differences of things that's going on with you, whether it be mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, like because you're in tune with yourself, because you're just being yourself. Because things will happen and do happen along this journey that can cause a shift along with you just growing when you're, especially if you are like a person that does development intentionally and things like that. Or if you don't, if you take a break and you're like, no, I'm not learning anything right now. I just want to be where I'm at. And whatever shows up, shows up. I didn't think I was going to drink more than 1 cup of coffee this morning, but I'm on a roll, so I actually am. Yeah, like I know for one, like I definitely know for me that I kind of saw it coming, a change that having my mother transition and being put in a different position and a different and taking on different roles and different responsibilities. Hi, Mika BYT, sweetheart. Good morning. AKA Mika B Thirst Trapping and Rich Popping. Thank you. Thank you. um, I definitely am aware of that and knew that, right? But Had I not been secure and in tune and okay with who I am and who I was prior to even that change and that shift to start a transition and transformation, I would probably be questioning a lot about myself even now. Like I just would, and I know others would too. Good morning. Welcome. I mean, oh, good to see you. Good morning, Lethal. So, when I left my family yesterday, okay, wait. Y'all remind me where I left off. Hold on. I'm gonna type it. When I left my family, I left my family yesterday. Okay, I'm going to pick back up from that point because I need to go fill my cup back up. So, look, here, sex love. I'll be right back. Okay, let me get my cinnamon. Right back. Okay. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you for the cash app. I don't know if you want me to say your name, so unless you tell me I can say your name, I won't say your name. So I'm just gonna say thank you for the cash app. Oh, I forgot the spoon. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, I will be honest. The same way I'm like, okay, wait, I forgot this. Okay, wait, I forgot that. Okay, wait, I forgot this. I'll be very honest. That's how I am, like with other things as well. If I don't have everything together at night, I have to go somewhere. If I don't have everything together at night, I will literally be like, I'll walk out the house, be at the car, be like, oh, I forgot this. Let me go back in. And that's a lot for me. I gotta open the gate. I gotta walk through the courtyard to get back to the front door. So I'll be like, oh man, I forgot earphones. Oh man, I forgot the envelope. Forgot the bill. Forgot the letter. Oh, oh man, I forgot the computer. Need the computer. Oh, I forgot the notepad. So it's important for me to have things together at night so that I don't do like what I do, what I just did here, like, oh, I forgot the cinnamon. Oops, I forgot the spoon. Okay, so back to when I left my family. And I'm gonna tie this back into knowing who I am and the transition, the changes that happen that affect who you are and who you're being when you're true to yourself and being aware of that. So family, let me tell you, family is very important to me. Very important to me. I am a family type woman. And I've always been family oriented. So for me, it's really easy to push things aside for my family and stop something or whatever for my family because family is like everything to me. I'll take family over friends any day. Any day. So when I left my family yesterday afternoon, on my way home, I called a business associate to talk to him and to let him know something's going on, but I have to take this next step. I have to take this next step. And the reason I did that is because if I don't take this next step on this project, I will stop. And if I stop and this season that I'm in passes, I'm not going to be prepared for the next season. I will have no harvest for the next season. And that's usually how I will show up. And I don't want to do that, right? I have a choice. Um, so you can adjust, I can adjust, but I can adjust, I can shift, I can adapt. But what I can't allow myself to do is I can't allow myself to stop. Life happens like that. I'm learning more and more how life happens like that. Fake friends equal real friends. They can scare, slash, scar, or just kill you. Equal wound you. Equal wounds. You to death slash life equal another life equal another breath. Transition through the life or life and repeat it. Adapt equals adopt. Thank you, Mind's Eye. So this is a season that I'm in where I'm saying farewells to loved ones of various ages. And every time there's a change and there's an impact. And if I cease to take next steps, I won't be any good for myself going forward. And it's a balancing act. It really is. It's a balancing act. But also, for me, it would also have me in such a place of my missing and my longing that a deeper sadness could set in. A lower place could set in. And we don't need that. I don't need that, and those around me don't need that. And then on top of that, I took in consideration that the other people that are working with me, the younger people, they have not experienced any of this yet. But one day will. Oh, they one day will. I took in consideration that I have to be an example to them on how to choose, how to choose to take another step when it's hard to walk. How to take another step when it's hard to breathe. How to take another step when You're overwhelmed when life in and of itself is consuming you instead of you consuming life. And still not knowing, and still not knowing if you'll even make it to the step after the next step. Because there's nothing to say that you will even make it to the step after the next step. Which gives different meaning to get it or die trying. Give it to me and my two sons, please, right? Give it to somebody, right? Right. As I was with, man, let me share something that was amazing, man. Let me tell you something. I love my family. I love my family. I have amazing family roots. I love my family. The good, the bad, the shady. I love my family. Because in the good, the bad, the shady, overall, my family is freaking amazeballs. I love my family. So yesterday while we were at the hospital, outside in the hallway, before they come to remove my cousin from his room, one of my other male cousins said to us about my cousin's son that had passed away. Said about the son, when he went into the room, he said, I got him. He said, I got him. Don't worry, I'm taking it up. He's my responsibility. He's a young man. He's going into the stage of a young man. And he just lost his father. And my cousin said to us, I got him. His dad did it for me. I'm gonna do it for him. I got him. He's stepping up. He's stepping up. That's what men do. That's what grown folks do. He's stepping up. So when I was with my female cousins, because after we left the hospital, we went to his house. And he hadn't slept. So he went to sleep. Now, he made sure that we was all set up and we was all taken care of. He went to sleep. So it's me and three of my other female cousins. We're in the kitchen. One done made breakfast. We're talking, we're sharing pictures, kind of talking about the journey and things like that. And I'm kind of taking in all of our relationship, and I'm taking in this moment. I'm taking in the closeness that we have across our family lines and the support that we have for each other, with each other, and towards each other. And I'm consumed by the love of the sisterhood within my family. Serving each other, making sure he's still good. In between hugs and tears and laughter, in between all of that, just the flow of blood connection, of love, of love. Authentic love that doesn't just happen because of a loss, but this is the love that goes on in between time, so that when there is a loss, there's no catching up. There's no, I don't know what's going on with you. There's none of that. There's no tension. There is no pretenses. I love my family. So I'm thinking about the position that we're in, and how even for them and for us, how even together, setting the example in the midst of the storm. And then we began sharing stories about our parents and grandparents and great uncles and great aunts and things like that, and how understanding things that they said when we were little now having so much more meaning, because now we have an understanding of where they were coming from. I understand certain looks now that I never thought about as much until this last year and a half. Some of you may see these looks, like you walk into your mother's house and your mother's just staring in his face. Or maybe you go outside to your uncle's house and your uncle is working on the car. And while he's under the car, he pulls out from up under the car and he just lays there on that thingy. I don't know what you call that thingy that they lay on. It has wheels and it slides under the car. I don't know what you call it. I forget what you call it. You know, you lay on it and it slides under the car and it has wheels. It's not a skateboard. It's like a skateboard, but it's not a skateboard because it has four wheels and you use it to fix on the car. So anyway, that thing. I'm gonna call it a mechanic sliding board. Yes, that sounds good. A mechanic sliding board. So he comes from under the car and he just lays on the mechanic sliding board. And he may lay there for just a minute and don't say anything. And then say, well, and go back under the car. It's times like that. Or you start to notice false smiles or hurt in the eyes. Yes, Miss Gigi, yes. 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 I understand it. I'm starting to have a better understanding of that now. And I'm like, wow. And even while we're sitting at the table and while we're serving each other and walking around the kitchen and making phone calls and stuff, I'm literally looking at my elders doing this when we were kids. And when we were just young adults, I'm looking at us being them. And when we prayed, I was just like, man, talk about things coming full circle. I began to understand more about hearing by and by. Mm, things will get better by and by. Or you'll know one day by and by. Or, you know, sometimes you just gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Even that took on a different meaning to me. You've got to pull yourself up by the bootstrap. Because if you don't pull yourself up by the bootstrap, honey, you just gonna be down on the ground with the boots. That's it. Either you're going to pull yourself up by the bootstrap, or you're going to be down on the ground with the boots. Have a good day, everyone. I have to go. Thank you, Health Weights and Real Talk. Have a good day, sweetheart. Mwah. Love you. Love you, Pamela. Love you. That's it. It ain't even about showing anybody else up. It ain't even about trying to prove yourself to anybody. It ain't even trying to be better than anybody else. It ain't even about nobody else. It's all about you. I even understand more and more about I've got to do this. My mom used to say that sometimes. She would say, baby, I've got to do this. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Or sometimes my mom would say, you know what? It ain't okay, but it's gonna be okay. My mom would say that it's not okay, but it's gonna be okay. Anywho. I understand more and more the conversations now that had to be had. I understand the conversations now more and more that the men had to have outside. When my grandfather or uncle would grab somebody and say, hey, let's take a walk. Come on, let's take a walk. I understand now that that slap on the back of the head that one of the older men would give one of the younger boys or one of the younger men when they come in the door after coming from a walk or coming from a ride. Because I understand that there too now. Come on, let's go for a ride. Come on. I understand more and more now why we had to put somebody in the car and take somebody to the man. You need to have a talk with your nephew. You need to talk to your nephew. You need to talk to your son. Mm-mm. Oh, you going there? Come on. You going to your granddad's. I understand. I understand there's so much more to it than you thinking. Um, it's just about, you got to make a man out of him or whatever. That punch in the chest. I understand more and more now those conversations that were being had when my mother was slicking my hair down in the ponytails and putting that spit on the side of my face to lay my edges down. Y'all remember that? The baby hair, that spit on the side of your face. And on the spit on the side of your face, no, I'm going to turn the music up so I can go through the chat room really quick. before I continue. Right. I'm reading the chat room, guys. Okay, I'm caught up on the chat room now. Yeah, go with the flow just for you. And thank you for the cash out. I think I can say that from you. I think so. Yeah, go with the flow, man. Go with the season. Because I'm black. You missing them too. Yeah, you know what? I got to a point I had to say, I gotta find something different to say. I have to find something different to say. I have to find something different to say. I can't keep saying goodbye. I can't keep saying goodbye, man. I have to say something else. I gotta say see you later. See you later, see you on the other side. And thank you. First and foremost, thank you. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for blessing us with your spirit and your energy. Thank you. So I'm gonna tell you something that's funny about my voice, what it is right now, y'all. This is my grown up voice, right? This is my grown woman voice. When I was younger, my voice used to be much more high pitched than this. And I used to talk so fast. Like sometimes it would be hard. Like sometimes I would talk the way my mind is thinking. So it's moving so fast. I think I used to talk like some people type like 40 words a minute. And especially if I was upset. So this cousin, when I was younger, he said I sound like Minnie Mouse or Mickey Mouse, right? A mouse. Thank you, just be you right. So he used to like to get me upset on purpose. He would annoy me on purpose. You know how he's a boy, of course. So you know sometimes boys are like that, right? I don't know what it is about boys. Sometimes, right? Right. And so he would do that on purpose. He would do something or say something on purpose, and he would do it continuously until it got on my nerves to make me start like really going off. And he would just be laughing because he would get off on me. Now my voice was already high pitched, but when I was upset, it gets even more. Well, not was, it still does. When I'm upset, it gets even more high pitched. the struggles. Sidebar, um, for those of you from the other side coming to check me out because I know you do. So sidebar for those of you from the other side, um, you still can't make me feel better by my voice. I'm sorry. Try something else. Okay, you're bad. Yes, this is my voice. It's not fake, and I love it. And you can go screw yourself at any time now. Okay, please and thank you. Okay, back to where I was. So it'd be really frustrating. And so because it would get even more high pitched, and then I would talk even faster, and my eyebrows are together, and sometimes I would even stomp my feet because I'm so mad. And I was so little, like literally, I wasn't even five. Well, I'm not 5 feet now, but I'm closer to 5 feet now. If they will allow me, if these bones allow me to grow just a little bit longer, just a little bit more, just a little bit more, I might make it to 5 feet. So, but I wasn't so. Apparently, I was really short because I was shorter than what I am now, and I was very, very thin. Very thin. I mean, I was tiny. I was tiny, y'all. So imagine me being tiny with this high pitched voice, frustrated, and I'm talking 100 words a minute. My eyebrows are together, and I had big eyebrows. My eyebrows are together, and him laughing. And the more he laughed, the more upset I would get. Now I'm stomping my feet, trying to make him stop. And he don't stop. He don't stop until he ready to stop. That's how he is. He don't stop until he ready to stop. He don't all that raising my voice, talking 100 words a minute, hand gesture, stomp my feet, that meant nothing to him at all, nothing. So he gonna stop and he ready to stop. He don't care, face turning purple. It don't mean nothing as long as I don't pass out. Now, and when I'm done, because now I'm all worked up. So while and I'm not gonna stop until I'm done because I'm all worked up. It's like it'd be like fire energy inside this little body. I'm literally like combusting. Then he would tease me about boys liking me and me not liking the boys. So he would always find that funny and tease me. So yeah, funny. But at the same time, he's that cousin, one of those cousins that are one of many. If need be, if you need to be seen, touched, or talked to for bothering me, you can get that work. If need be, if and if, air quotations, air quotes, if I need some assistance, get some assistance. Family. Yeah, keep, yes, if. He's also that cousin, you know, that could give those real talks about family, real stuff, you know. May you rest in power, Julia. May you rest in power. Thank you for your energy and your spirit. Thank you, Most High, for allowing us and blessing us. So I can't say, I don't want to say farewell. I don't want to say goodbye. I'm tired of saying goodbye. That darn teacup spin. See you later. See you on the other side. So be yourself, guys. Go on your journey. That's what this journey is. And so this is about being the example, back to the sisterhood of my family. Like, I'm looking at us and I'm watching us like, man, like everything. We understand everything. Every time I hit a TV, I think of that crazy one. I'm sorry. Look, I apologize. If I muted my mic every time I stare at this cup, y'all know I would have to keep this mic. I would probably be muting my mic every 3 minutes. Stir. Hold on. Mute. Stir. Okay, I'm back. Oops. And then I did it again. But yeah, you get to understand these different things. And at the end of the day, just be yourself and be the example of the impact. Be yourself and be the example of the impact that you want to leave. And when you think about that, no matter what you're doing, and no matter where you are, and no matter who you're around, you should be able to be comfortable no matter what anybody else say or do and how they feel about you, whether they celebrate you or not, whether they acknowledge you or not, whether or not they reward you, whether or not they love or hate you. Let other people's treatment of you and towards you and decisions about you be based upon you being who you are, who you choose to be, and the example of the impact that you want to leave. That's your imprint. That's your footprint. That's your stamp. That's your lifestyle. All of that depends on you and nobody else. It depends on you. Can I keep it funky with y'all? If I can keep it funky with y'all, I'm gonna have a confession before I get off this, before I end this stream. Nah, y'all may not be ready for me to keep it funky. All the way funky? Okay. So, look, look, you don't know how real what you just typed is just be you, okay? For real, for real. So, let me keep it funky with y'all and keep it real. Let me keep it funky with y'all, all the way funky. So, this morning, before I rolled on over here to this computer and set up this stream and typed in the coffee chat and did all of that instead of doing the inspiration and gratitude, Let me tell you what your girl did. I went into my closet and I went into my laundry basket. I have several laundry baskets. I have a laundry basket. I have two laundry. Well, I have one laundry basket in my laundry room. I have a laundry basket in my office where the clean laundry is for me to fold and put it. And I have a laundry basket in one of my closets because I have two closets. I have a full closet, a full walk-in closet in my bathroom, and then I have a large walk-in closet, a large closet in my bedroom. So in my laundry basket, which I don't really put things in, so I think no, that's something else. So I had a pair of warm-ups and a little sweat top, sweat t-shirt. Not it's like it's a long sleeve t-shirt. Keep it funky. I'm envisioning the penthouse in Malibu. Not a penthouse yet, but it is. I have a nice. I do. I appreciate my residence. So, y'all, I pulled out my sweatpants and this long sleeve t-shirt out of my laundry basket and put it on and came and sat in front of this screen. So when I get off this screen, I'm done drinking my coffee. Now, mind you, let's be clear. Um, it's not filthy, filthy. I walked around the house in it the other day before I put it in the laundry basket. But nevertheless, I'm keeping it funky with y'all. I have my hair tied up in a headscarf. It's multicolored. It ain't matching nothing. My eyeglasses are dirty. I'm peeping through the clouds of the fingerprints of the eyeglasses. So when I get over here, yes, I am gonna go take a shower. I'm going to put these clothes back in the laundry basket, and I'll be nice and fresh when I later on. Yeah, the shirt ain't funky. I literally, it's dirty because I walked around the house in it. That's it. Miss Gigi said I got different socks on. What kind of socks do I have on? Okay. So V Dub said my skin is still smooth. Snip test is all it needs. I do pass my snip test. Look, hey ladies, do y'all know this test? Yes, did that test. There are some funky women on YouTube, literally, as you heard yesterday. I woke up, my hair all over the place, didn't braid or nothing. Keep it funky. I woke up with my hair all over the place, didn't braid or nothing. Keep it funky, Miss Gigi. Right, we keeping it funky this morning, y'all. Yeah. Now let me go back up to the chat room a little bit more. Listen, don't feel guilty, you all, for not knowing about the Cash App. I don't talk about the Cash App. I very rarely mention the Cash App. So even when I mention it, I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you where everything going from the Cash App. If you Cash App me from my streams, it's gonna go towards some equipment, something else for me to purchase. That's where it's gonna go towards. If I put my Cash App here during the stream. But it's optional. And I thank you. The voice is soothing. Thank you, V-Dub. I'm glad you like my voice and think my voice is soothing. I think my voice is quite soothing too. Even when I think sometimes my voice annoys me. But it's my voice, damn it. And I love my voice, even when it annoys me. Thank you, thank you. I'll give them my groggy grouch voice for you. So when somebody tries to make me upset, I need to get to you just so that you can give them the groggy grouch voice. You're a grown woman's voice. You don't sound like my grandmother yet. Not yet, huh? Maybe when I'm 90. See, even if their spirit and energy wasn't good, I still say thank you. Right. Let's see. Let me ask you over. Can't be funky in Dubai. We do have another petty babe thing coming up soon. Y'all stay tuned. No Chester cat for me today, Miss Gigi. I'm cornrowed up. Oh, you got the cornrows going? We gotta be perfect all the time. Didn't you know? Right. Just my hair is sticking everywhere. Raven has the most unique voice on the BYT, and I love it too. Thank you, Just Be You. I appreciate that. Thank you. I heard someone say, I don't remember who, but someone has Hobby Money. Hobby Money says appreciate love. Appreciate love you. I love that. I love that. Hobby Money, I'm going to copy you this morning and say, I appreciate love you, Just Be You. Thank you. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream and go get it together and not keep it funky. I'm going to go get it clean. I'm going to go manage my hair, pull it out from under this head scarf. My mama's head scarf, by the way, too. Thank you, Mama. I'm going to take y'all out with some music. You all have a wonderful day. We will pick back up with inspiration and gratitude on next week. If you notice that some of the streams are not available, well, one of the streams over the weekend got hit with the copyright and I disputed. So from the gospel session, we had church. We had church on Sunday morning over here, and so man, that was awesome. And then given some new information and stuff coming towards me, some things will be put on private because I ain't deleting. I ain't deleting nothing. Nothing. I'm not deleting not a thing. I'm not deleting not nary a thing. But some things might be privatized. So I'm about to stir my cup, y'all. Again, coffee lovers. Darren's coffee. Something you guys can look forward to coming up is I'm about to break down Rain and Woman, and I'm about to break down everything that my avatar stands for. I'm not going to do it all in one stream. I'm going to actually break everything up individually and go through that. And then after I do that, there will be some content. A few disclaimers and real talk about me over here. I am Rain and Woman is pro-black family. Rain and Woman is pro-heterosexual. When I pause as I'm making these statements, that's because I am batting my lashes. I'm batting my lashes, not mascara. I'm batting my lashes. I'm batting, let me be clear, I'm batting my own natural eyelashes, I'm not batting mascara, and I'm not batting false lashes. So when I pause after these statements, it's because I am batting my lashes. Reigning Woman is pro-Black family. Reigning Woman is pro-heterosexual. Reigning Woman is pro-natural gender. Reigning Woman is pro-progression. Reigning Woman is pro-family. Reigning Woman is pro-Black woman. Reigning Woman is pro-Black men. Reigning Woman is pro-Black love. And I'm pro a whole bunch of other things too. And everything that I am pro and I am for is about me. It has everything to do with me, and it has nothing, zero, zippo, zilch, nada to do with anyone else. It's not based or contingent upon anyone else. It's not dependent upon anyone else at all. I'm pro love too. I'm also pro family. I'm pro children. I'm pro love. I am pro God. I believe in the Most High. I believe in a creator, the creator. I believe, I have faith, and it is not contingent, dependent upon you or anyone else at all. I believe in the Christ. I believe in the Messiah. I am a child of the Most High. It's not dependent or contingent upon anyone else. Now, in all of that, I believe that everyone should love yourself for who you are. So I am not anti-interracial. If that's what you are into and that's what you like, that's what you do. I am not here to convince anyone of anything based upon me. I share who I am. I share my message. I share what I do with any and everyone, and who it's for is for. Just like if I go into a store and they're selling clothes for every kind of woman of different sizes, I don't go over to the big girl size and say, you know what? I don't like this here. This should not be here because I can't fit these clothes. No, those clothes are just not for me. I go over to the smaller person section and I pick off the rack from the smaller person section. And I would appreciate the bigger girls if you don't come to my section and complain about the smaller girl section because you can't fit those clothes. No, you just go on over to the rack with the bigger clothes. See how that works? I can all if the store is made for all of our clothes, that means you just go to your section and I go to my section. And unless we are helping each other from each other's section, like, girl, that look good on you. Oh, I love that color on you. Okay, good. But don't come to my section talking about no, no, I don't even know why you over here because you don't even belong over here. I don't even know. Skinny people shouldn't even be over here. No, you need to roll yourself over there on the other side and come, and try that. But if you come on my side and you're like, oh, you know what? That black is okay, but I think you ought to try the blue one. Okay, then then you can let me try on the blue. But if that's different. But don't be coming over trying to kick out, you want to come to the store, you want to start taking out all of the smaller people clothes. You want to call managers on the smaller people section. You want to talk to the director and the owner of the store about having a whole other store. Look, when you get a world, if it's your store, you can do that with your store. Y-O-U-R, your store. If you wonder why ain't no changes being made in the store that you don't own, insert eyelash back here. If you wonder why no changes are being made to the store that you don't own, it's because it's the store that you don't own. Think of this world as a big store. A store that you don't own. A store that you did not create. That's the store. So everyone is entitled to just be you and let the chips fall where they may. Just be you. Just be you. That's funny because she's the last person in the chat room too. I literally have somebody in the chat room. Just be you. Just be you. Petty Jessie, think you're talking about it, Ricky. Petty Jessie think it's about Petty Jessie. I can't seem to resist going on both sides. You can go. That's the beautiful thing about this world, though. The world is like a store. You can go any place you want to go. But don't expect where you go to change just because you are there. So let me go back to the chat again and turn the music up while I do that. Thank you all. I am pro indigenous love. Yes. But I gotta love my native roots too. Yes. Love black, love, and my black children. Hot damn, and now bet the miles, girl, bet the miles. Hey Tyrone, good morning. Perfect, y'all, perfect. Perfectly crazy. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you, just be you. Yo, he did that. Oh my God. Do y'all see why I love Dr. Sachs Love? Thank you, Vida, for the cash app. Thanks, Just Be You, for the cash app. Thank you. Y'all, I'm going to take us out with this song. Probably the night before I say this. All right, so listen, everybody. Remember this. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are more than enough to accomplish your mission and your purpose in life. Build yourself up. Do whatever it takes to become more effective and more productive for your own purpose and your own mission. Because you are beautiful, you are handsome, and you are more than enough. Thanks for coming. Much love. Put the money on your passport travels. Duly noted.